Hi and welcome to my channel. This is new, but you're about to watch my Reading Rush vlog, and just before that starts I just wanted to come on here and kind of address all the issues with this year's Reading Rush, because I feel like everyone is aware of this by now. There have been quite a lot of issues this year. The hosts have acted very insensitive and hurtful and just not inclusive at all, and they definitely need to be called out for that. At the moment, I don't know if I'll be participating in the Reading Rush again next year, because at the moment I don't know if they're gonna change, if they're gonna adapt, if they're gonna work on making this more inclusive and just more fun for everyone. So I don't know, but obviously this is an issue and I just wanted to make clear that I'm aware of the issues with this, but I did put a lot of effort into this vlog, so I didn't just want to not post it, and it's my first video, so I thought I'm still going to post it and just kind of say that obviously the actions were not okay and we don't support that here on this channel. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my video. Hi, my name is Mia and welcome to Brimful of Books. So the Reading Rush has already started, but I didn't film a TBR video, so I thought I'm just gonna do a vlog of my week and then just show you what I'm gonna be reading now. In case you don't know, the Reading Rush is a week-long readathon starting on 20th July and ending on 26th of July, so Monday to Sunday. It's been going for years and years and years. I think it used to be called the booktube-athon, and now it's just called the Reading Rush. And there's 7 challenges, so technically you could read 7 books in a week, but I'm not going to do that because I have a 9 to 5 and also no ambition or hopes of reading even the books that I picked, so I'm not even going to attempt to read 7. So the first prompt was read a book with a cover that matches the colour of your birthstone. So I was born in June, and June has I think 3 different birthstones, but 2 of them are white, so the Moonstone and Pearl are both white. I mean, I guess the Moonstone is a bit more bluish as well, but I went with white. The book I picked for that one is The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur. Is that how you say the name? I think so. I think everyone knows this by now. It's been everywhere, literally every single person probably knows about this book and Milk and Honey. But I actually haven't read either of those, and I would really like to get more into poetry. So yeah, this is just a collection of poetry with little drawings. It's really pretty. I absolutely love the cover, and I feel like everyone really loves this, so I really hope I'm going to love it too. Now the next prompt is read a book that starts with the word the. So for that I picked The Love and Lies of Rukhsana Ali. I've had this book for about a year, I think, but I still haven't actually read it, so I'm really excited to finally get to it. This is obviously about a girl called Rukhsana. From what I know about it, she's gay, and her parents find out that she's got a girlfriend, but her parents are really conservative and very religious, and they send her back to her family in Bangladesh, and then it's kind of how she deals with that and kind of the family obligations and everything that comes with that, and obviously her being gay in a completely different culture. And I think that just sounds so interesting, and I'm really excited to read it. So the next one, I don't actually have the physical copy of, but this is for the prompt, read a book that inspired a movie that you've already seen. So for this I picked City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Again, I think everyone already knows this book. It's been everywhere, but I still haven't read it. I posted a little thing on my Instagram a few days ago asking if I should read the book, because I watched the movie and it was so bad. I loved it so much. It was hilariously bad. They asked on my Instagram if people thought I should read the book, and 53% said yes and the rest said no. So I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna read it and see if I like it. But I have a feeling that that's going to be the kind of book that I would have enjoyed when I was 14, but not anymore, so we'll see how it goes. The fourth prompt is read the first book you touch, which is obviously a bit of a vague one. I think everyone kind of does this differently. So the way I did it, I just picked books that start with the word "the" to fit the second prompt as well. And then I just put them on the floor, had my boyfriend kind of shuffle them, and I closed my eyes and just touched one randomly. And that was this one, The Love and Lies of Rukhsana Ali. So that's why I'm reading this one for both of these prompts. The fifth challenge is read a book completely outside of your house. Now for this one, I was considering just picking The Sun and Her Flowers because obviously it's the shortest one, it's just poetry and I can probably get through that quite quickly. However, I also really want to read Summer of Salt, and I feel like this is the perfect thing to just read sitting on the beach, by the sea, just surrounded by the exact same scenery that this book is set in as well. It just sounds so amazing to me, so I really want to do that. I don't actually know a lot about this. All I know is that's a little lesbian summer romance and set by the sea. Yeah, I'm really excited. Okay, so the sixth prompt was read a book in a genre that you've always wanted to read more of. So this is just The Sun and Her Flowers. Again, I'm picking this for two of them. Yeah, I just really want to get more into poetry because I've never really read any poetry. I'm going to try anyway, so we'll see how it goes. So the last prompt is read a book that takes place on a different continent than where you live. For this one, I decided to go with Every Heart a Doorway, and my mum actually got me this for my birthday, so I'm so excited to read it. I think this is set on a different continent. I think this is set in America. I could be wrong, and if I am, then that's just how it is, and I've still read a good book. From what I know about this, it's about children who've travelled to different worlds, so like Narnia or Wonderland, those kinds of things. When they return, they're really sad and depressed and obviously want to go back to that magical world. And it's about these children and them all coming to this home for wayward children and kind of learning how to deal with that sadness of not being in that other world anymore. Yeah, I'm really excited to read this. That's pretty much it. That's my whole TBR. I hope I can do it, and if I can do more, I'm definitely going to read other books as well. And if not, then I can't. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. It's now 6:10 and guess who still hasn't started reading? It's this girl. I just spent ages trying to take this picture for my Instagram, for the Reading Rush Instagram photo challenge of recreating a book cover, and I thought it would be easy, but it's just not. It's so difficult, and I had my glasses off as well because obviously she doesn't wear glasses in the picture, and then it was so hard to see how it aligns, and I just had to kind of guess and just go for it, and I took so many pictures and it took so long. But we're done now, I posted it, it's all good, and I think what I'm going to do now is just listen to my audiobook and walk down to the beach, and then maybe even start Summer of Salt down there as well. I don't know yet, I'll see, but I hope it's going to be nice. But I didn't go down to the beach because Netflix exists, and I thought, I've just spent an hour staring at Lauren Graham's face, why not do it some more? So I just decided to watch some Gilmore Girls instead. Okay, so it's Wednesday evening now, and I thought I'm going to give you a little update because it's not going too well, as you can probably tell. I thought I'd be able to have enough time to read, despite having a 9 to 5, but it turns out that I just don't really want to read after I'm done working, because my work involves a lot of reading anyway, a lot of concentrating, and I just feel really mentally drained when I'm done. So I'm finding it a bit hard to actually get myself to read after I'm done working. I did, however, finish Every Heart a Doorway last night. which is good. I'm proud of that. It's something. Even though it's only 165 pages, I'm still quite proud of it. Still finished a book, so that's already good progress. I really liked this. It was so good. I gave it like a low 4 stars on Goodreads, but I would definitely recommend everyone read this because I just loved the writing. The writing was beautiful. It was so dark, but also really funny, and it was both a fairy tale as well as a murder mystery novel. So that was just so cool. I love this concept. I love that it has an ace main character. I think that's something that I've never really seen. That could obviously be because of me, but also just because that's not a common thing to do in general in YA. So I love that this character is asexual, and there's also a trans boy in this, which is also obviously really great. And I think in general they have a lot of sort of commentary about gender and gender roles, and sort of why there's more women in these fairy tale worlds, why women slip through the cracks, and that was really interesting to me. I think that was really good. What I didn't like though was kind of how quickly it ended. It could have been so much longer. I would have preferred this if it was, I think, twice as big, because I think then the characters would have been a bit more thought out, a bit more in depth. I loved the characters. They were so interesting, and I just really want to know more about every single one of them. So that's amazing. I'm definitely going to read the next one. I think the next one is about Jack and Jill, who appear in this one as well, and that's so cool. I'm so excited to read that. So we finally got back from IKEA, and I'm so happy to be back here and not having to wear my mask anymore. So I'm just going to show you what I got from IKEA. I got a lovely pillow, and I'm so excited about it. This is the actual... That just broke. This is the actual pillow that goes with it, and it's the same size as these ones that I already have, and I'm so excited for it because it's this really lovely textured yellow, and it's going to look so cute. And kind of matching, I mean, not really, I'm not very good at designing things, but kind of matching is this lovely blanket, and I'm so happy with this because it's going to look really cute on our grey sofa. And we also got this lovely jug. Don't know what to say about that, it's just a jug.
It's going to be good for pims.
It's going to be good for drinking.
Drinking responsibly.
Yeah. I don't know why I just put that on my nose. Also got this lovely little, what is that? Scrub. Also got this muffin tray, and I'm so excited. I'm probably going to make muffins tomorrow or the day after, and I'm so excited because I've been meaning to make muffins for ages, and then I just realised that we don't even have one of these, so I can't make muffins, but now I can. Yay! And I got a little mason jar because apparently I'm a Pinterest whore, and they all have those. Yeah. It's going to look so cute. I'm going to make like chia pudding in this, and it's going to be so aesthetically pleasing, and it's the best. And last but definitely not least, I got these amazing biscuits because when I was younger and I went to IKEA with my mum, we always used to get these, and that was always the best thing about going to IKEA. I mean, obviously apart from the meatballs, and actually seeing lovely amazing furniture that I can't buy because I'm poor, but these are amazing and I love them so much. Yeah, and that's all the things I got from IKEA. So it's Friday evening now. I finished work, finally. Finished work for the whole week as well. So that's good because now I can finally concentrate on just reading because I really need to read a lot more than I am doing now. But just a little update for you. Summer of Salt. I started this yesterday on the train to and from IKEA, and I'm really loving it so far. I'm only 50 pages in, I think. Oh, I don't have a bookmark. I think I'm about 50 pages in. And yeah, it just sounds really cute. I do feel like the writing style can sometimes be a little too much, but then other times I really love it because it just seems so magical and whimsical and like really cute, and it really fits the atmosphere of the whole book. So yeah, I don't really know what to think about that yet, but we'll see how it goes for the rest of the book as well. And then The Sun and Her Flowers, I'm almost done with. I've marked all my little favourite ones here according to the chapter. So obviously first chapter pink, then orange, yellow, and the rest ones obviously going to be green and blue. And yeah, I've only got 2 chapters left. I think I'm going to finish that now, and at least then I've got 2 books read. Oh god, that's bad. That's so bad. I've not started The Love and Lives of Rukhsana Ali at all yet, but I think I'm just going to have to do that tomorrow. Or actually I should probably do that tonight, because Summer of Salt I have to read outside as well, so that's difficult. I think I might just spend all day outside tomorrow and just get Summer of Salt done. So I think I might start this after I'm done with The Sun and Her Flowers. And then City of Bones, I've got 11 hours of the audiobook left, and I'm listening to it on 1.75 speed, so it shouldn't be too long now. I'm not sure, but I think I can still get this done. I'm still hopeful. And cut to me not getting anything done, me procrastinating like always, but no, it'll be fine. I've got it this time. Yeah, and that's my reading update for you now, and I'm gonna try to get this done now. Yay! Yeah, I have no idea what that was about. And now this is happening, and I can't read on the beach, and I'm sad. I really hope it's nicer weather tomorrow so that I can actually read Summer of Salt on the beach. It's already the evening now, and I haven't gotten nearly as much reading done as I wanted to. I still have to read so much. I just kind of sat down and started editing this vlog that you're watching right now, and it's so much harder than I thought it would be, and it took me so long to just edit 5 minutes, but I'm excited to learn. I'm sorry if it's shit, but everyone has to start somewhere. A little reading update as well. I've got about 100 pages left in The Love and Lives of Rukhsana Ali, and I'm enjoying it a lot so far. There's definitely so much that I really love about it. I really love the insights into Bengali culture and all the food, and I don't know, it's just really cool to read about and to learn about, because I don't really know much about Bengali culture. That's been really interesting, but I kind of didn't expect this book to hit so hard. I mean, I should have known, seeing as obviously just from the plot, you know, that there's going to be a lot of homophobia in it, and that's been so difficult to read. But I mean, obviously it's necessary. It works really well in the story, and obviously it needs to be there. Otherwise you don't have a story. So yeah, but it's really good so far. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. And oh my god, the grandma. Can we just... the grandma. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to say anything else. But if you know what I mean, you know. And that just broke me. It broke me. I also still have to finish Summer of Salt. I've got quite a lot left in that one. About 200 pages, I think. So hopefully I'm going to finish that tomorrow as well. And then I've also still got about 8 hours of the audiobook of City of Bones, which is okay so far. I do see the differences between the movie and the show, because I did watch a couple of episodes of the show as well previously. And the show is definitely more similar to the book. But yeah, I don't really know what to think about it at the moment. I'm going to give you an update tomorrow when I can actually think clearly. But yeah, I'm going to try to get up early tomorrow. I'm planning to go to the beach really early in the morning, just have a nice time, maybe bring a hot drink and obviously bring a book as well. Probably Summer of Salt, because that's what I've been meaning to do this whole week and I still haven't really read on the beach, and I still really need to do that. So yeah, we're hopefully going to do that tomorrow morning. See you then. It's so early. I woke up at 6:15 and then I made the mistake of actually getting up and going to the toilet, and then I couldn't sleep anymore. And yeah, now I just decided to get up. It's now almost 7 and I thought I might just walk down to the beach this time. Actually do it this time, because there's such nice weather outside and I'm so excited to see the beach in the morning, because I don't think I've ever done that this early in the morning, because I'm lazy and I usually don't get up this early. I put on my little Books Are Magic shirt that I got in Brooklyn. I know, I went to New York, way cooler than you, just saying. But I thought that might motivate me a little bit to read a bit more today and get this readathon done. Yay! So I'm having a really hard time rating this one. As I said before, there's so many aspects of it that I really liked. I mean, I love the exploration of Bengali culture. I loved learning more about that. And just in general, the whole story is just so interesting and important to tell. And that's been amazing. However, the writing style was just not very good. I felt like it was really flat and the emotions weren't really shown. They were just sort of said, but I couldn't really feel with her, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't know, it's difficult because I did feel for her, because obviously these things are difficult because I know that they're difficult, but I wasn't really shown that in her character. And the other characters as well. I feel like Rukhsana's girlfriend is so two-dimensional. She's not developed at all. She doesn't really have a personality. She doesn't really have a reason why she loves Rukhsana. And I just don't really feel for them. I'm not too invested in their relationship. I mean, I kind of am, because obviously, because of the whole topic, and I'm really sad for Rukhsana and everything. So I was kind of invested, but also kind of not, because there was not really a reason for me to be. So it was really difficult rating this. And then there was a big plot twist that happened, a plot point that I didn't expect, that came really suddenly. And I don't know, I feel like that whole thing was dealt with really badly. I don't want to spoil it now, but if you've read the book, you probably know what I mean. And I feel like that could have been explored so much deeper, and there could have been so much more meaning to it that there just wasn't. And that really bothered me, because they just used this pain of the LGBTQ community for plot convenience, for another character to have a good character development. And that really bothered me about it. I did really enjoy reading it. It's an amazing topic. The story is good. So many of the characters I did actually like. I mean, as I said before, the grandma's backstory just broke me. It was so hard-hitting. But on that note, trigger warning is necessary for this, definitely. There's so much homophobia, violence, sexual abuse, domestic abuse, so much just abuse and hatred and violence going on in this book. It's really hard hitting, it's really difficult to read. So if that triggers you, definitely don't read this book. So overall, I'd give it 3 stars. So it's Sunday evening now, and I finished Summer of Salt. I read it in the park earlier. I promise I read it outside. I didn't read it inside, not even a page. But I didn't take my phone with me because sometimes it's just nice not to have that distraction. And I actually got it done, and I'm quite proud of myself for doing that. And I loved it. I loved it so much. It's so good. It was magical and gay and just all the good things. And yeah, I don't think I explained the story properly when I first talked about this book earlier in the video, but it's about Georgina Fernweh, who lives on this small little island called By the Sea, and Georgina's family, the Fernwehs, have a long history on that island, and they're all magical, so they have different sort of superpowers, magical abilities. And then something happens. Oh god, I'm really bad at describing stories. I probably shouldn't do a booktube, you know. But something happens, tragedy strikes, and everyone suddenly suspects the Fernwehs, because obviously they're magical, so they're weird. And then it's kind of about finding out what happened, who did what, and yeah, that's kind of the basic premise of the story. And oh yeah, and Georgina has a twin sister as well, so it's kind of about both of them. Can't believe I didn't mention that earlier, but alright. I loved the sister relationship in this. It was so good, and just in general, all the friendships were so lovely, all the people were so amazing, and I just loved them all so much. And the story suddenly gets really dark. I mean, the book really kind of punches you in the gut halfway through, and you don't expect it to. And that just, yeah, especially in the last bit, it kind of took a turn that I didn't expect it to be. Like, I didn't expect it to be like that, and that was really good. It was amazing. I just didn't think it would be like that. I thought it would be an adorable little summer romance, but I mean, it definitely is, because obviously Georgina is gay and she falls in love with this other girl, and it's really adorable. But then there's also a lot of dark bits in the story that happen, and oh man, there's a lot. But yeah, I absolutely loved it. It was so good. I think the only kind of bad thing, I mean, this didn't bother me. I was just kind of trying to come up with things that bothered me, so you know. As I said earlier, sometimes the writing can get a bit much, because there's all this sort of whimsical style of you smell like salt and coffee and magic and that kind of thing, and I feel like sometimes that can get old. But also I absolutely love this. I absolutely love the writing in this, so I don't think I minded that much. And I probably shouldn't even bring it up now, because that makes it sound like I didn't like the book, but I did. And I don't know, it was so good. I do also think that the character of Prue could have been a little more thought out. It could have gone a little more in depth. I mean, I feel like I said that about the Love and Lives of Rukhsana Ali as well, but still, I feel like I just want more depth in the side characters. But still, I don't think I noticed that a lot. It was still absolutely amazing, and I can definitely recommend, and this is a 5-star for me. So yay, I finally read a 5-star book in this readathon. I'm really happy about that. Yeah, so while we're here, I think I'm also going to wrap it up here. I do still have City of Bones to finish. I've got about, I think, 4 hours or 5 hours left of the audiobook, but I'm so dead. I think I can't read anymore right now, even an audiobook. I just feel my brain is just fried because I didn't get enough sleep. I had like 5 hours or whatever, 6 hours maybe. But I think I'm just gonna chill out now, watch some Netflix, do whatever, and not read anymore. So unfortunately I won't be finishing City of Bones, But on that note, I do think it's better than I thought. I am weirdly kind of invested in the story, which I didn't really expect to be. I mean, obviously, because I've seen the movie already, I already knew where the story was headed and what's going to happen and like the big twist and all that kind of thing. But I was still quite invested. I don't think it's too bad. At the moment, I'd give it like 3 stars, maybe a low 3 stars, because there's definitely a thing of the relationships, and it reminds me too much of Twilight, if I can say it like that. Jace is basically like Edward. He's rude and dismissive and can be really horrible to Clary, and he's so patronizing to her as well. He keeps explaining things to her, and it's just, I mean, yeah, obviously he needs to explain things because he's the one that knows more. He explains it in such a horrible, cocky way that I can't handle. He bothers me a lot. And then it also bothers me that they keep kind of playing it as if Clary is in love with Simon, but then Simon is just supposed to be her best friend, and like, that's just, I don't understand why that has to be like that. I mean, Jace and Simon are literally just Edward and Jacob all over again. It's the same story, the same plot. I'm sorry if that spoils City of Bones for you, but like, I don't know, it's just you know? But the thing is, I do kind of get more from Clary than I do from Bella. I can kind of relate to her a little bit more, and she's got more of a character, if I can say that. She's got more personality, and she's got opinions, and she's got a reason to be kind of upset all throughout. Because obviously because of her mum, and finding out the whole Shadowhunter world, that must be crazy, and like, that I really liked, and I really liked her character. It's not too bad. I'm still kind of enjoying reading it. I don't think I'll be continuing on with the series. I don't know. I'll see what I think after I've actually finished it, because there's still quite a bit of story left. But at the moment, I don't think I'm super interested in it. I think it's just going to stay with the first book, but that's alright too. At least now I can say I've read it, so that's good. And yeah, that brings us to the end of this little reading vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see more of my lovely face, then do subscribe and stay. Yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you next time, or you'll see me, more like.